First off, I want to start off this video by saying my last name is Carpenter, but I am not a carpenter by trade. I am actually a truck driver, and so as I go along throughout these videos building this stuff, all of my knowledge comes from the University of YouTube. I've watched probably a couple hundred videos on how to build or frame houses or electrical, plumbing, all this stuff, but I am not a professional by any means. So I said all that to say we've gotten our lumber, and we've already hit our first snag. When my wife went in to order the lumber, we didn't catch that the professional who was taking our bid wrote down 2x4s instead of 2x6s, and he ordered it, it got delivered, and then I didn't come up here to check, on the delivery. My wife was up here. She just seen that the wood had gotten delivered, but I didn't physically come check and see what was delivered. And so last night at 10 o'clock at night, I came up to drop some tools off to start working on stuff today, and discovered that it's all 2x4s instead of 2x6s. So I had to do some running around today to find a trailer, and now we have to go load all these boards by hand and take them back to Home Depot, and then see about getting them exchanged for 2x6s so that I can get started framing the house this week. So the first thing I've learned right off the bat is to try and pay attention to every little detail. I should have gone and ordered the wood, but we were impatient. We tried to rush through it, and so I sent my wife in there with my notes and to order it. And even though they called me to clarify things, I should have double checked, triple checked. When the wood was scheduled to be delivered, I debated on whether to take the day off. It was vacation day, and be there, but we decided against it. My wife, said she could be up there, and then after my shift at work, I could have gone by and checked out the load of wood to make sure everything was correct, and once again I didn't. I just assumed that everything was good, and so now it's the day that I planned on starting on everything, and I gotta correct all these oversights, instead of start framing. So looks like the first part of this video will be us loading up all this wood to take back to Home Depot and hopefully get it corrected. So here we go. Okay, so we got a lot of the bottom plates scattered. Since they are going to be in contact with concrete, we had to get treated boards for that. So They're just scattered around so that we can get measurements, and then we'll cut things later on to go into place. We got the wood separated. This pile still needs to go back to the box store. Can't, I don't want to risk trying to get it on a trailer and losing a whole thing of wood. And but everything else we got separated. There's the floor joist for the loft, flooring, subflooring. Here's some more loft flooring boards, 2x12s, a couple more treated boards. So now we'll run this stuff to Home Depot, see about getting it traded in and getting the new stuff hauled back. And then then we'll have to come back and figure out what we're going to do with this last pallet. If I had a machine of some kind, I could just back it through here, right through here, and get up underneath this, and then pick it up and put it on a trailer, but I don't have anything to do that, and I don't think I'm going to rent something just for that when we can just use manpower. So I think we're gonna start getting this stuff returned, and then we'll come back with the new stuff. So here we go. Hey. Okay. All the 2x12s, these 16 foot 2x6s are going to go right in here. Because I think they'll be out of the way here. And this is where we're building with those. So first, let's do this. All right, just a few more pieces in the back of the truck and we are done. We got 2x6 by 16 foot stacked there, 2x6 by 8 foot stud for the walls stacked there. So I scattered some stuff around, just kind of trying to get things ready for the layout. Yeah, it's starting to look like a construction site. So I'm gonna get these last few things in. I don't know if you can see this wind. Of course you can't see the wind, but maybe you can see it blowing the grass. 75, 76 degrees today that I seen, and they're calling for snow tomorrow. So I don't know who's in charge of this weather, but I want to speak to the complaint department. Is it your fault? I think it is.